I'd like to start this episode harmonizing.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Do we keep going? Okay.
Yeah, that's
good start to an
All right,
episode.
welcome back to actually, Tristan, you do the intro. It's been a long time since you've done one.
Eat my ass and pussy. I'm Tristan. That's Andrew, and that's Dominic. Let's go to the however fucking many episode podcast.
I think this is 4.
Yeah, we just got back from a nice refreshing walk in probably 10-degree weather. About a 45-minute walk over to a gas station to get energy drinks.
A single energy drink at that.
I got M&M's.
And he's been savoring his. But
And Dominic's literally like never drinking an energy drink before. So that's
Yeah, let's talk about that.
yeah, so nice.
Thanks for that.
That was my very first energy drink ever. It was a little orange monster. It was pretty good. Well, it was like I guess it's like my second or third total, but
Also, we're all like 17, 18 too, so that's kind of a problem.
that's kind of an issue.
Or
I can't even pick up my phone to check the topics. So,
that's so weird.
dang, bro.
Huh.
Kind of always on it.
Addict.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
have your parents never let you have one, or are you just not having one? Choice?
Well, really, it's just because it always used to give me headaches as a kid, like coffee did. So I just never really drank them. And like Bang energy drinks have like 300 milligrams in them, which is a lot.
Yeah, I've only ever had one Bang, and they're kind of overrated in my opinion.
And they're super sweet. Like
Yeah.
they're super sugary.
I had like the blue
I've
raspberry
never-
one.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the
It's
first one I
kinda
had
not
too.
good.
I've never had a Bang.
Yeah, they're not really that good.
I've only had a good.
I've had Reigns. Reigns are like my first energy drink.
I've never had rain.
There's like the kids that bring the Nosses to school just to flip them open and it's like dry ice. But yeah, liquid nitro.
My dad built a bomb out of dry ice one time.
You can just do that by like putting it in fucking water.
Yeah, isn't that like?
He still has scars on himself.
Yeah, you put it in a bottle, right? And you close the cap and throw it.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Hey, anyone listening, you should go if you're working at a fast food place. Just put some dry ice in the deep fry oil. Just see what happens.
What happens?
Fun experiment.
What happens? Inform us.
Well, find out. And I'm not responsible for anything that happens.
So I believe that the first thing we have, not like the first thing, but I think the most interesting thing to myself personally is something maybe about Parliament. But we will start from the top down since we just got some in order.
see.
So Xander, what is the first on the list?
Well, we have Theresa May and Boring Johnson, but I don't know
Oh,
who that is.
yeah. So Theresa May was.
I think I've heard of them, but I just don't know.
Yeah, Theresa May was the woman who the
I know
former
Theresa.
Prime Minister of the British Conservative Party.
British.
British. She
Let's just commence henceforth.
she proposed like the Brexit deal, which was kind of cool. But
Breakfast deal.
Brexit.
This deal.
Yeah, and then Boris Johnson stepped up. They're both like savages. Boris
Boris
Johnson.
looks like he's a crack addict.
I know his hair
That
is
just woke up.
Yeah, his hair is always insane.
He's always like,
Yeah, I don't know. And also, I think it'd be cool to like, I don't know. It's just
Boris Johnson. When was that Brexit thing? Like, didn't
It was
that
in,
thing
like-
break up a couple years ago?
yeah, it was. I don't remember exactly. Does somebody want to look that up? I'm not exactly sure when
When
it
did
was.
Brexit break
Yeah,
up?
because all the votes failed. Every single one of the plans. There was like it was
Yeah,
eight.
because it fucking sucked ass.
Yeah, I think they wound up leaving the European Union anyway. I think, if I'm correct.
And that was the big thing about that, like,
It,
changing all the money
It
systems.
started January 31st,
Of what year?
2020.
Wait, what? No.
Wait, the new Brexit maybe.
Yeah, the new Brexit.
Yeah.
I thought
So-
the old one was like a couple years ago. though.
Yeah, the old one was 2 years at most ago.
Hmm.
Or maybe 3 at most. I don't know. Theresa May, I don't exactly remember when she. Usually, so it's cool though, because like I think in the UK, their elections are every 5 years, if I'm correct, and everybody's up for election.
That was the thing with parliamentary versus presidential.
Yeah. So it's like, so you have. I think there's
Let's talk about parliamentary.
parliamentary procedure. No, but I think in the House of Commons, which is like kind of like our House of Representatives to a degree.
Fucking actual
sorry.
retard.
I think there's about.
Xander's over here like, oh,
I think there's 800.
fucking vomits everywhere.
I don't know. I'm just trying to explain Parliament, bro. No. I think
Get away from me.
I think there's like. I can't even.
Explain government.
I was taking a drink and Tristan was like, oh.
That's not what I was doing. You were just like,
Yeah, but anyway.
Sorry,
So
continue. I know nothing about
no, it's like so. I think in the House of Commons there's 600 people, and I think in the House of I think in the House of Lords there's maybe it's like House of Lords has 800. I'm not sure, or House of I'm just trying to explain Parliament, guys.
Explain it.
Sorry.
Anyway, so I think in the House of Commons, which is basically like our House of Representatives, they don't really have the same purpose.
Oh my god.
It's not the place, then.
Sorry, okay.
No, 800 in the House of Commons, 600 in the House of Lords. And then on top of that, it's really cool how the prime ministers are elected because it's not like presidential ones.
Yeah.
It's basically whoever the leader is. It's like it's really cool because they have the government and then the opposition. So right now the government is technically conservative, and Boris Johnson, because he's the leader of the Conservative Party.
The Conservative Party.
The Conservative Party.
It's all take a tinkle. Fucking actually gonna vomit on my shoulder, dude. Get out.
Anyway.
Get out.
Yeah, so anyway, it's kind of cool how that works. I don't really know. Dude, it's like 10 o'clock right now.
It is actually.
It is literally 10 o'clock. Okay.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's kind of cool how Parliament works.
Yeah, Parliament versus presidential. In Parliament, like, for their elections, it's not like just two guys. It's like the whole, like, party, right?
Yeah.
And so they all get to, like, join in, like, boo!
Yeah.
Or, like, cheer. It's kind of fun.
In government, we've watched, like, a debate of just, like,
What
them.
I thought about it is literally just, like, a rap battle.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
And that's like
that's how our debate should be.
I've said that in government class.
So the thing is, right, is that I don't really... The way that our government works is I feel like a lot of times they already... they already plan out, like, what speakers are going to go. And so it's, like, it's kind of sad. Yeah. I don't know. I like the way that Parliament works because... I don't know. It just seems like chaotic, but it seems like it's stuff that needs to get done anyway. Yeah. And then the chair's just going, order!
Dude, it's
like
kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's insane.
What I said in that class was like, if there's a close enough tie between votes, they should do a rap battle or a physical boxing match to see who wins.
Didn't I don't know if it was Eisenhower.
It was like FDR.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
He probably knocked the bear out or one.
No, they would do like fucking what do they call it? Like with guns.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Eisenhower like won a duel. Like,
no, we should bring that back.
Alexander Hamilton was murked.
Yeah.
Or was it Aaron
brings
Burr?
us to our
I don't remember.
Yeah. No, what I've always said is that for fucking shut up now.
He's not even doing it.
Oh my god, that's directly in my earlobe.
All right, let's hear what the next topic is. Since you said
I don't know. Well, I just thought about on the topic of death.
Wow, that's related.
We talking about how expensive it is to fucking die.
Dude, literally, fucking, I know people that have to take out loan just to like get the casket.
Yeah.
Dude, when I die, just fucking like feed me to the bears.
Well, I mean, there's people also talking about like the death penalty too.
I wanted to be donated to like the body museum
to science.
I don't know. Have you ever been there?
No.
I don't know where it's at, but my dad's been there. And it's this body museum, and they take, like, dead bodies, and they basically, like, freeze them, and you can look at them. They have, like, I don't know, it's really weird and kind of not okay.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. They have, like, all the phases of birth to, like, for, like, an embryo all the way up until, like, they're born, and it's like actual, like real.
They push a button and they go through like at the dry cleaners with suits. Y'all get sorted through.
Yeah,
you get to pick which one
you can like donate yourself, and then they have one. They have like a birthing exhibit.
You know, there's a penis museum in.
Bruh.
It's like a bunch of never mind.
Yeah, well, it shows like an actual like developing fetus.
That's cool.
And then it also shows like a dying fetus.
Okay. A dying fetus.
Oh. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about the death penalty.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying that like the death penalty is unethical.
Bring it back.
Hell yeah.
And stuff like that. But then there's the people who are saying that are expensive, but don't twerk on my podcast. Anyway, so
taking a drink.
You guys were literally fine. You guys were fine in the first episode.
To this?
I don't know. There's apparently
Xander's just been dying this whole time.
Yeah. But anyway, so the death penalty, they're saying like it's I'm trying to.
Oh my god!
No, I give up. I give up on trying to provide.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So no, it's okay. So $11 million per execution. And is what they're saying. But the reason is for that is that the pharmaceutical companies are jacking those prices because they literally can. And a lot of these injections have been botched because they're not even real doctors in there. So there's definitely some edits that need to be made. But for people like Timothy McVeigh or the Oklahoma bomber, when he kills 168 people.
Wait, when was this? Hold on.
This was, I believe, in 2001, I think. Does somebody want to look that up? I'm not sure exactly.
I've never ever heard of that guy. So.
Yeah, he bombed a federal building. His name was Timothy McVeigh. He killed 168 people, injured 680 more, bombed part of a daycare.
What the fuck?
In that same thing, yeah, and he was federally executed.
Didn't they outlaw the death penalty?
They did not federally yet. For states, a lot of states.
Oh yeah, there's still some states that allow it.
Yeah,
probably other in the South.
But a lot of states don't. They don't carry it out a lot of times. Like in our state, we can still hang people. We can still do firing squad, electric chair.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we can still do all that stuff.
Why don't we do that then? What the hell?
I
want to see that.
A lot of it's just ethicality, I think. But
Screw
what they're arguing.
Death. Okay, I got it here.
So yeah, when was that bombing?
So it was a terrorist who carried out the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah,
it killed 168 people.
Yep.
It injured 680.
Yep. And wounded 8 police officers as well. But yeah, so I think
destroyed 1/3 of the Alfred Murrah Federal Building.
Yeah, but then there's people, like the people in
Mimi on the moon.
Oh my!
Put down the Monster Energy drink.
I think I don't know. I think the death penalty should definitely be there for people who like school shooters and stuff like that too, because you can't tell me that just walking into a school building. No, we're not leaving. Please do not leave that. I will actually leave the podcast.
Okay, next topic.
Next topic.
Let's on the topic of death again.
Yes,
school
public executions. We got to bring them back.
I want a future. I want a future, Tristan.
What? Shut up. I love that rapper.
We have to bring back public executions.
I feel like that would be a very good term.
That's how you got the ladies back then.
We talked about.
Oh my god, babe, you got me.
We talked about this first podcast, bro.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
I don't ever remember that. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
we didn't.
We talked about it with hanging, bro.
Imagine just seeing your best friend get strung up because he just like I don't know.
He touched the governor's daughter's hand.
Ooh.
And then get hanged.
I'm pretty sure that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, literally.
For sure.
Wasn't that in our state or was that somewhere else?
No, I'm just talking about like old times.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that was like no. I know who the first governor of our state was, and he like strung up like.
Dude, I don't even know our governor now. It's like
yeah. It was kind of cool though because our Senate race made national news too.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, it's not like that uncommon, but it was like
the Senate.
It was like heavily debated over. I don't even know who has Senate majority right now, but it's Sarah Palin's bullshit.
Okay.
Sarah Palin lived in Alaska. Fun factoid.
I don't even know who said
she was the governor of Alaska, right?
I don't know.
Why am I the only one who knows this? Gay section. Okay.
Former governor of Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know all about Sarah Palin.
Okay, well,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dude, I'd honestly rather have Sarah Palin as president right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know anybody. What's up?
I don't know. Are we ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, probably.
Super Bowl's coming up.
Literally tomorrow.
Yeah, so
it'll
probably already happen by the time this comes out.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
I don't know any of the teams.
I don't either.
I don't.
Somebody want to give us that info?
Why did we bring this?
I don't know.
On the topic list?
None of us follow football. None of us follow football.
I used to be like a really big football fan.
I used to be a Cowboys fan.
It's the Buccaneers and
the Chiefs. And I think this is.
I thought you were gonna say the cheese.
I'm pretty sure the Chiefs have made it like and Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl again.
Tom Brady's been in more. There's like a statistic thing where Tom Brady's been in the Super Bowl. Yeah,
he's been in the Super Bowl like 10 times or something like that.
It's like 58% of the time.
Yeah, and that's more than anybody else. Yeah, or like any other team combined.
Yeah.
Sure. So not like all of them combined, but
Tom Brady has
what can I say? The guy's good.
Oh yeah, like even if you don't like the Patriots or you think he's gay because he kisses his sons.
Oh my god,
on the libs.
Leonard kissed me like Tom Brady kisses his son.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't follow. I really stopped following football like a few years ago.
Me too.
Because I just haven't had zero interest in it. So
I used to like right before I got in like a baseball team for a year. I used to watch like baseball games just to like see how they worked because I didn't know fucking anything about it. Baseball's fun.
Yeah.
But you kind of don't do anything.
No, that's understandable. Unless you're like batting. It's the only
He
time it's
himself has won 6 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
But he's been in 10, so he's won. Yeah. I think he's been in 10. That's still insane. Didn't Ben Roethlisberger have 8?
No, did he?
I'm not sure. I
feel like Brady.
Brady definitely has more, but I thought Roethlisberger had pretty similar.
Hold on, it says
we got to get this information.
Ben has lost 9 times against Brady.
Oof, my man.
You thought you were gonna win against Tom Brady?
ASMR segment. We've been requested by several viewers to do ASMR segment. And also, this video is sponsored by WD-40.
No, it's not.
We're gonna keep saying
if we ever get a sponsor, it has to be WD-40.
It has to be WD-40.
The only essential oil.
Dude, I kind of want to go buy. I want to buy like a jersey like a racing jersey.
You could get a little mini can of WD-40, put it in a belt. I have a can of WD-40. You can get like the mini can.
Dude, I want to buy it because they have like racing jerseys for WD-40.
Dude, yes.
I want to see if I can start up like a dirt racing team.
The only brand deal I'll do.
Yes, WD-40.
Besides Anchor.
No. Yes, sir.
Anchor can kiss my nuts.
So that's it about the Super Bowl. We have no other.
We have no other topics.
No, we do. But just the Super Bowl is not our.
I was gonna say something.
What were you gonna say?
You forgot it.
I was gonna.
Hey viewers,
how many rabbits could you feed?
if you have listened this far in the podcast, get Guitar Hero, and I will beat you. Probably not. Okay. That's gonna be crunchy.
I will beat anyone in badminton. I'll say it.
I'm pretty sure you're like really bad at badminton, aren't you?
No. Yet to witness.
I've seen him play badminton before.
Okay. Here's an interesting one that I thought of.
All right.
If you could have if you had your own movie, what actor would you like to play yourself?
Patrick Warburton.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Your own. So you're saying you want to play you get to be an actor for like a movie?
No.
So if you had a movie based on your life, who would you want an actor to play?
Oh, I see.
Patrick Warburton. That's all I care about.
Hey,
I want him in more movies.
I love Patrick Warburton. That's hard, bro.
A movie about me would be like 10 minutes. Even when I'm like 90.
Oh.
I've noticed that when I'm like debating and I put my finger up, I kind of look like Mr. Trump himself.
What?
So maybe I should do that.
That's like Bernie or Hillary.
You could talk about speech and debate, Dominic.
I definitely could, but I need to answer this prompt first. Shoot. I don't really have like a favorite. I don't have a favorite actor though. Mm-hmm. Scarlett Johansson.
What the?
I'm a transgender. Anyway,
I have thought about not like seriously, but as a future job, voice acting possible.
Voice acting would be really fun.
That would be so much fun.
I looked it up. It does pay good.
Yeah. Even if you got like 50,
even just for like a small gig.
Yeah, I would love to voice that. Yeah, in a heartbeat.
There's
because acting kind of seems like cringe, but voice acting
would be
voice
dope.
Acting, yeah. I like to do a whole bunch of audio stuff, like this podcast, for example. I like to talk.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like voice acting would be really fun because you get to play a character, but you still don't have that pressure of
doing it out yourself. Yeah, that's understandable.
And also, you can do it if you want, just in the booth, just to help you. Maybe I've seen live recordings of it, and they can some movies and TV shows they'll have them still act out, but not really.
Yeah,
but they'll have them be all in the same area.
Have you seen the behind the scenes of Rango?
Yeah, I have.
It's like an actual full play.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. I want Billy.
I want Billie Eilish to
not Billy. I was gonna say Billy Mays, but that's not. Is it
Billy Mays?
Adam Sandler, I feel like would be a good one.
Didn't Billy Mays die? He died.
Who's the guy in Zombieland in the theater that gets shot in the chest?
I've never seen that.
Spoilers.
That movie's been out for 10 years.
I've never seen it.
I haven't.
What?
Either, so you're gonna have to explain it.
Zombieland is the best movie on the planet. You shot my damn Twinkie. Anyway, okay. Xander, who would you pick to be your actor? Because I want to talk about speech and debate.
Okay.
Now that I've been given the opportunity.
I'll hurry. I'll be quick about
no.
Freddie Mercury.
I don't know.
A black man.
Probably. Who's my favorite actor? Oh God.
Me.
I know this question, but every time I think about it, I'm just like, oh,
Wink, 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 wink.
God, I don't know. I like.
You have 4 seconds. No, I'm kidding.
I think Jim Carrey would be.
3.
Yeah, that's a good one. I always get Jim Carrey and Johnny Depp confused.
How?
I don't know. Anyway.
Johnny Depp's good. Okay,
Dude,
I'll let you
Johnny
talk
Depp
now.
is so
Thanks, Cutie. All right, so speech and debate. Talking about Congress. National qualifiers next weekend. We're going, and I'm going to see if I can qualify for nationals again in Congress.
Yeah, weren't you nationals last
You
year?
went first last year, right?
I took second, yeah. Out of
Who was first?
42. There's a kid named Miles from. He's like a policy debater and
Master.
master debater, yeah. And so yeah, he. Yeah, so basically,
Put the fucking can down. I said.
I will just be doing debate for a little bit longer.
We're losing our mind.
25 seconds. Oh my gosh, that's scuffed. I wonder how loud that is.
Well. Welcome back.
25 seconds to a witness perfection.
Are you gonna talk about more?
Oh no, that's about all. I just wanted to flex that I went to nationals last year.
Okay, are we done with that topic then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We should talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Allah.
Oh.
About like nationals, I was in a baseball team for a year.
Did you go to nationals for it?
No, but I did. Our
I
team
thought-
did come second, like in the whole like state.
That's sick.
And the fucking dude, our last game literally lasted like 5 hours. It ended at like 11 at night.
Jeez.
So at the end of it, everyone was like, "Come on!"
Was that how many innings did you go to? Was it just 9 still? Or?
I don't even fucking know. I think it was like maybe I can't even remember. It was like 11 at least.
I used to be a pitcher, and I only was a pitcher for like a few years.
I was only in baseball for a year, but I loved it. I wish I
Yeah.
could go back to it.
You can. Maybe not now because you're a
Yeah.
senior, I guess, but it'd be
Yeah, and we were like in the big like the official field too. Like
yeah, that's cool.
I remember I used to play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say it like that? Baseball.
Baseball. I sucked at baseball so much. Every time, I remember when I like at the end when they'd give like awards out.
Oh yeah,
I'd get the same award, and it was like
You get the medal probably.
no, it'd be like the best catcher,
ooh, legend.
not catcher. Who? Why did I think of that?
Pitcher.
Best outfield position. They put you in outfield.
Shortstop.
Left outfield. Literally, they put me left outfield at the start. That's literally the worst spot to
Yeah,
be in
exactly.
No, like,
baseball because
what is-
everyone's right-handed.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Pretty sure it's the catcher, the one who stands behind the
The
batter.
umpire?
Yeah. No.
not
He was
the-
catcher. Yeah.
I'd get the same one, and it'd be that every single time.
The only sport I've ever been good at was like soccer. I played hockey for like 3 years, but soccer I was good at.
Same here. I was in soccer for 4 years.
Yeah.
I played indoor soccer.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's
I played
It's
it
not
for
like
2 years.
It's on turf though, so it's like different.
It's just soccer, but like in a gym.
That's soccer,
Oh.
but gay.
You still play with cleats?
Soccer is gay.
Do you
Well,
still?
that's even more gay.
Why are we using "gay" as a pejorative term? You don't.
That's it, buddy. Gay is not.
Oh.
No, I don't know, but I remember I didn't even play it. Like during our games, they'd be like running across like the gym floor, and I'd be jumping across the bleachers, and I'm pretending to be Spider-Man. Like I pretend to like shoot the audience. I'd be like,
Yeah, with an MP4.
With an MP4? At first I thought you said an M4. I was like, okay.
An MP5 player.
Just a step up from the iPood.
I pooed my pants.
Speaking of poop,
Oh my god.
Are we on the topic of a
Yeah.
transplant? And
yeah. So Tristan gave us this beautiful topic.
It's a news article.
There's an article, and it says cancer patients were responding to therapy Then they got a poop transplant.
Look that up right now because I actually haven't read it.
I have to. I probably will.
We're beating you after this.
No, don't beat me because I picked them up. Guys, they're going to abuse me. Call 911 now. 4 days from now. Anyway.
Okay, let's see. I haven't read this article.
Well, obviously not.
Let's see. For some cancer patients...
I thought I was just going to provide some nice background music. I'll do back here.
For some cancer patients, a poop transplant could boost the positive effects of immunotherapy. A treatment designed to rally the immune system against cancer cells.
What is a poop transplant? Tell me.
You just take the poop out of one person and insert it into the next. What? Like what? Seriously, what is a poop transplant? Stop scrolling past all the important info. We need answers.
Donkey Kong.
Scientists collected stool melanoma patients who responded well to immunotherapy and transplanted their feces into the guts of 15 patients who had previously responded to drugs. After the transplant, 6 of the 15 patients responded to immunotherapy for the first time, showing either tumor reduction or disease stabilization that lasted more than a year.
Is that just because like they're being introduced to like success? Are they being introduced to like new bacteria or what? Why does that?
I guess so.
Like, is that? I don't know.
They just shove a turd down your throat and you live through cancer. Like people with scat fetishes are immune to cancer.
It's like in the scene of Iron Jawed Angel.
Not gonna lie, when I first heard of scat porn, I thought people were having sex and going skibbity bop and da.
I'm a scat man.
I'm a scat man.
Skibbity bitty yum do do do. You know, the first time I heard him, I thought I was really sad because he died of lung cancer. This poop transplant could have saved his life.
Calling out from Scatman's world. If you
want to break free, you better listen to me. Gotta learn how to see in your fantasy. This video has been sponsored by Scatman John.
And the one person listening to this is going to get ear cancer.
But a poop transplant can save that.
Why'd you?
I like being a politician and smacking the podium.
The whole system is rigged.
And we all know the riggers.
Politicians!
What's all this to do with this blah, blah, blah?
Okay. The one viewer just left.
Okay,
You're nothing but a dung-splattered chamber pot.
Have we talked about what kind of superpower would we have? That's kind of a basic topic, but...
Invisibility, the ability to fly. I think just being, or like, okay. So if we're gonna really technical, right?
Can we pick one?
Let's get really technical.
Yeah, how many are we thinking? Like one or
top 3?
Because top 3 is gonna be invisible. Not okay. In order, it's gonna be the ability to stop time, the ability to read people's minds, and invisibility.
Okay, does
sit on toys, just
you just fly by shitting.
Wait,
jetpack.
Wait. What if you're like in the middle of shitting and then you stop time and you like
what?
Wait,
are you high?
Would it turn into like an icicle?
Would it? Okay, does stopping time
you stop the time,
yourself?
The poop stays there, you use the poop as a dildo.
To stop? No.
Does stopping time include yourself? Or
I would say stopping time does not include yourself because that would be then you couldn't unfreeze time.
Yeah.
Could you?
I mean, you're right.
No,
so,
I would do that so that I could like, I don't know. I just feel like invisibility too would be so sick. Like being able to just go everywhere.
The ability to be a sex offender.
What? Well,
what do you mean? You don't need that ability.
Great minds do not always think alike.
Okay, so in order, what is it?
So for me, in order, it's going to be the ability to stop time, read minds, and then invisibility.
I feel like reading minds wouldn't even be that useful.
It wouldn't be useful, but I think it'd be really cool.
I feel like sometimes
you just tune into someone's thought and be like, I got a shit right now.
It's just like I could go for.
Wait, what if you could like put your own thoughts into someone else's mind?
That's a different thing.
You'd just be like,
you just like that would be more like mind control.
No, not mind control.
Mind control. Say yours, Andrew. Stop eating a can. I hope you have asbestos.
Don't eat aluminum.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get all sun. Yeah, what? Have we talked about anything like legitimate in the past 36 and a half minutes?
What do you mean?
30 minutes? 30 minutes.
Okay,
you got to cut out about half of it so far.
I'm going to start from like my least favorite, like My least pick to my top pick.
All right. I just need back support. I'm sitting here.
My lower lumbar is extending.
I feel like
What'd you say?
flying would just be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like flying would be number 3.
If you're flying, you couldn't even go that fast. Your skin would rip off. You get a bunch of bugs in your mouth.
Then number 2 is change physics.
What? Just like make anything?
I don't know.
Be more specific. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Miss Popham right now. Be more specific.
Be more specific.
I don't even know. I haven't thought about like
You can, like, freeze
3
or
of them.
change gravity or something.
That'd be a good one. Just choose.
Thank you very much, Mr.
I'm just gonna talk about my number 1 because I think it's the smartest one. Is being able to change probability.
Ooh. Well, actually, there's always a 50-50 chance it either happens or
I've heard that.
I mean, yeah, but like I could. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Don't slap my
I don't
tongue.
know.
For all you
Like-
girls out there,
Because then if you got that,
Shut up.
I'm 6'8".
Yeah, we have like a 0 female audience.
6'8", 300 pounds. I'm not 300. I'm
You
280.
are.
No, I'm 280. I'm 280, bro. I'm 280.
I'm only 200.
I'm a 280, bro. All right, what's up?
being able to change probability, you could get any power you want.
No.
Yeah. There's a
That's
100%
not-
chance.
That's not quite how that works.
No.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Because you don't have... If we're talking on just picking the 3, then you don't have the ability to inherit more.
That's
like,
like you going to the genie. Like,
Okay,
I wish
yeah.
for 100 wishes.
I wish that you give me more.
Well, that's what the probability is. Like, yeah, there's a 100% chance that $1 million is going to drop by my door.
See, that's fine. But like,
Yeah.
other. Yeah, that'd be.
There's a
kinda cool.
100%.
It's going to be like the Wonder Woman movie, which was garbage.
I
I've
want
never
a
seen
100% chance a seashell's gonna land in my toilet.
What?
I want a
You're gonna ruin this
dog.
audio by crunching the can.
Take it away. Season. Oh yes, just crunch it in the couch so we forget about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
On a leather couch.
Sticking out like my
So we're like the 100% probability thing.
The TV is black. Okay.
Could you give anyone cancer?
A
You
what?
could kill anyone. You could kill anyone with that power. You could do a lot of shit. You could literally start a genocide.
That's holy shit, bro.
I didn't think it was gonna get that
You're
extreme.
insane, Xander.
That's. I mean,
You could kill the whole.
Why would you? You have a 100% chance to bring everybody back from the dead.
100% chance.
I would not
entire
bring
Jewish
anyone
race
back from the
dies.
dead. That's an
No,
awful
I
idea.
would. What are you
Yes.
talking
Like who?
Benjamin.
George W. Bush.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
In the next 5 days, is he?
Yes.
I
Most
swear,
likely.
this comes out when he dies in like the next week.
Yeah.
I was gonna say George Washington. I don't know why I said that.
George H.W. Bush.
No, I meant to say it was George Washington and be like, look at this country now. Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
A house divided will be better than this.
He's just going to be like, oh, I told you guys not to form political parties. My bad.
And to not mess with other fucking countries. But look what you've done.
But look what you've done. Look what you've done. You've taken from us far more than you could ever know. I don't even know what the quote is. But I just read off the entire Jawbreaker 2 script one time. I did that. I read off quotes from that in the middle of a debate speech.
Good. Okay, can I say mine?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, mine would be like control over time, not just like stopping it by going like back and forth and shit.
That'd be sick.
I probably fuck up everything, but don't care. Don't care.
Garfield doesn't die in this
Okay.
last comic.
So have you?
Spoiler!
No. This probably sounds giant. This probably sounds funk, but have you like ever done that thing with like thought you're just like in class, you're about like if you're able to freeze time, you just like fuck your crush in class.
Okay. Listen, if you were to do that,
Yeah, tell
the
us.
flaps,
What?
like the lips, of the,
What?
would they just be frozen there?
I'm assuming you
Or
would
what-
move like normal if someone.
Yeah.
But time is frozen, so
That doesn't mean they're frozen.
yes, it,
No.
Well, your lips can still move.
but
I would argue.
but everything is on the continuous.
I would argue
timeline.
it's like game.
What if I slow time down to like 1,000,000%?
So where they just
to 1,000,000? Yeah, just speed it up by slowing it down.
Yeah. So power over time, that would be number 1.
And then you would just hope that they're like as light as.
So I could like travel in the future and get the fucking solution for immortality, travel back in time and then give it.
I would not want to
myself.
live forever. Fuck that.
No,
like-
that would be terrible.
Or like something that makes me live to like 200 years old. Something like that.
Living for eternity would be awful.
I would want to live for like a decade.
You'd
or not
see
a
every.
decade.
I was like,
like a millennia.
about
is
10
what I
more
said.
years.
yeah, a few centuries.
Well, because then if you live forever, then like you would watch the whole world perish,
Yeah,
and then you'd watch the solar system collapse on itself,
but then you could fix
and then you could
climate
be
change.
the only star ever.
Why would
and
you be a
would just
star? You're just a
watch
human.
Space,
Yes,
No.
We got
forever,
Yeah,
no,
that would-
without end.
it'd be so terrible.
That's why afterlife is terrifying.
What? No.
Not unless you're Satanist.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh, that was my number one.
Say.
Let's talk about afterlife.
All right, what was your number one? I thought that was your number one.
Your
but-
number one was time.
Yeah,
right?
and we said top three.
Yeah,
And
so
then,
pick
yeah,
top
number
three.
2.
Number two would be control over water, or like maybe elements,
That'd be sick.
maybe like all the elements.
I would love to just light things on fire.
Just like an
Okay, well
arson.
you're just an arsonist then,
Dude, fire is so cool.
dude.
I don't know, bro. It's
I
just-
love burning buildings.
I love.
No, but like it doesn't make sense to me how it just like spreads.
No,
so
but
easy.
like if you could control water, you could control like people's like bodies and shit, or just anything with
and the
liquid in
ocean.
it. Yes, you can control the fucking water molecules in the air and just make someone perish.
I hate
Drown.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, that's
okay.
too bad.
Why is that? You
I
scared?
hate the.
You
Okay.
scared of
Cool,
krakens?
I'll let Tristan.
finish.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say I'll let Tristan finish his, and I'll talk about. Let's talk about fears next.
Okay.
Hmm.
Understood that.
My fears is someone not letting me talk.
So talk.
Now what would my number three be? I've said like two like very good ones to be honest. Oh, my number three would be like teleportation anywhere.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And teleportation, you could literally fly if you want it by like going into space like 1 millimeter at a time. Like beep 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 beep. beep.
1 millimeter.
Yes. So it looked like you're going.
Like an Enderman.
Like that would be terrifying, would it not? If
Yeah.
you were standing perfectly still, just like 10 feet ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that, dude. That'd be so.
So
that'd be
I already,
awesome
I already
to
named
skate
off three pretty good ones.
Yeah, those are all really good. Yeah, but so fears.
Yeah.
I have a really weird fear of like giant things. Like so like you can
So
take like
you?
no, I mean like
My
a,
God.
You look in the mirror.
no, I mean like a really tall like cell tower
Not my
or in a
kind.
museum.
Shut
Oh. In a museum, there's like an airplane that hangs above our head, and that like terrifies. Anything like big hanging above my head.
Oh yeah, my
My
friend has told me
fears.
about that.
Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, about oh, is it,
Yeah.
she told me.
I'm
She told you about that.
Because we went to dinner one time. Or
Yeah.
Not dinner. We went to lunch. And
Uh-huh.
there was this place and it had like a whole bunch of like hanging fish and boats and stuff. And
Ugh.
she was like, Dominic would be terrified of this.
Yeah, I don't. So it all started. I was going to like this one place. We were going to get our side by side fixed up, and we walked in, and there's like this extremely narrow hallway, and there's a rhino head, and it was just lined with like animal heads, and there's a rhino head, and the horn touched the other side of the hallway, so it was like it was terrifying me, and I just like sprinted down the hallway to go see what my dad was looking at because it was like there was like moose heads, rhinos, there was a giraffe in there.
Just like really big.
That's like
things.
that's
Yeah,
like the
it was-
museum next to
Oh
us.
my
It's like
God.
Museum of the Rockies. You've been there?
Yeah, yeah,
I haven't been there since like first grade, but
yeah. No, it's been a while.
there's like huge fucking dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah, that's where a lot of my fear like started though. So that's where a lot of it
Yeah,
developed.
what even are my fears?
I don't know.
Dying alone. Not even
Giant
that.
rocks and rivers.
Not even dying. Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I wouldn't even say dying alone. I'd say dying like without like. It's gonna sound gay, like without finding like love or something.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, actually, one of them is
Okay,
chronic
actually,
wasting
I
disease.
actually have to.
Chronic wasting disease is something to be afraid
No,
of.
please. You don't.
Well, as I was saying,
Before we were rudely interrupted by my phone.
yes, chronic wasting disease. is one
You
of
might wanna
my
sit over
top
here.
fears. Oh my god, you
Chronic what?
Chronic wasting disease. You never heard of it?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's literally like the closest thing we have to like zombies in life.
That's like it's like the necrotizing fasciitis type disease.
Kind of.
Like
It's
eat your
most.
skin?
It's mostly in deers, but if that shit ever fucking spreads to humans, we're actually fucked.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest fears.
Yeah. What about you, Zane?
Wait, what is it?
Chronic wasting
I've
disease.
never heard of that.
I've seen a deer.
CWD.
I've seen one in real life, but I've seen
Like
I've seen,
literally, there'll
pictures
be
of
deers
it.
with like chunks of meat hanging out, walking around,
Yeah.
and they'll like bash their brains into the rocks and like lick them back up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funked.
That sounds kind of cool, though.
Fucking kill yourself.
That's disgusting. That is basically
Oh,
a zombie.
Also, like, my biggest fear is, like, getting married, having a kid, and the kid's retarded. That's
no.
I know it sounds bad. I know it is bad.
It is bad.
Or like my wife or kid dies or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
That's kind of.
I get death punch.
Watch that happens now. Watch.
What?
My kids.
Because you jinxed it in a podcast 10 years ago.
Yeah, watch that happens.
Yes. All right.
My kid's gonna listen to this and be like, "Yeah, little shit from 10 years from now. Go clean your room."
All right,
okay, I don't know. I used to have claustrophobia, and I used to be afraid of elevators a lot.
Wow.
Yes.
But I'm not really anymore. Like, I used to be terrified. I used to take the stairs
Yeah.
over anything, especially in
Healthy.
hotels.
Oh, yeah, hotels for sure.
Hotels,
Dude, hotel
elevators,
kind of.
me.
It's like walking through hotel hallways, middle of the night, no one there. You're just like,
And it's completely pitch black outside. It's
Yes.
just like you're all walking in the hall.
there's a name for that. It's like ambient like rooms. Like
Have you heard of that one
Oh.
fear?
it's like the back rooms. You ever heard?
Yeah,
of
yeah, I hate the freaking back
That's-
rooms. Or that's
it's
like
not even
scary.
scary. It's just like disturbing.
Yeah.
Have you heard
really.
of autophobia?
No, what is that?
It's like the
fear of cars.
No, it's like the fear of
That is
like
probably
not
a
belonging, or like the fear
Oh.
of being alone. It's like really empty spaces, and you
Yeah.
feel like you don't belong there.
I could definitely see
thing. Like
that.
if you go to like an auditorium with no one there. Not that I would know. That's
Dude, that's like kind of... I don't know. I don't like talking about stuff at night.
I watched.
Dude,
I'm getting
scared.
I'm just saying.
I watched a
It's, like,
video
disturbing.
of that this morning. You know, it was like top 10 images for autophobia.
Number
to
8.
trigger.
Student watches porn.
And I don't know.
Wasn't there a kid
I
who
was
got-
like, maybe
Man urinates on
maybe I had
passenger.
that, but
You're trying to shut down my hand.
Good.
I don't know. I'll try and look up some images, but definitely my worst fear is I have like
Dying.
really bad thalassophobia.
The fuck is
Is
that?
that
I
like-
don't know. It's like the fear of the ocean or open water.
Yeah.
Is that why you don't like swimming in the pond?
Yeah, that's literally why.
Why did you make us swim across it then? Like
Well-
twice?
Well, because I know the pond is man-made.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Oceans,
But
though, you just don't know what's down there. We've discovered...
I hate.
We've discovered literally nothing on the like in the ocean.
That's
Yeah.
I'm just scared of not being able to see what's beneath me, especially. I don't know. Like, I got Subnautica,
Oh my
a while
gosh,
ago.
yeah.
and I played that game, and
That's
the
terrifying.
seaweed areas where it just goes like down, and it's just
Yeah.
nothing but seaweed. And you can't
That's
see
definitely
anything.
happened to me before. Though I didn't know the name for it. Just like swimming in like the like deepest, darkest parts of the river where you like can't see shit, and then like something touches your leg. Like
I just think like it's also weird too. Because,
also, that's happened to me, but with fish. So that's like,
yeah.
more.
There's also like the fear too that like people still say that the megalodon exists or whatever, which I don't know, but there's like all sorts of
No, we've literally like only discovered like 5% of the ocean.
I know, yeah. And
It's
seeing
fine.
things like the Titanic just makes me even scarier.
There's a name for that phobia, like seeing man-made things in the ocean. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I definitely have
It's-
like it scares me a lot, but knowing that the Titanic is freaking
it's
not
still
even
there.
well, yeah, that too, but like it takes up not even 1/4% of the ocean, like not. I don't know. It's just it's so giant, bro. It's like it takes
No,
up-
literally the Titanic's fucking like rotting away. So there's like
yeah.
not much of it left.
They should have taken it out, like, or I don't know. They probably shouldn't have.
They could have watched in like 20 years from now. They take it out, put it in a museum.
They can't. It would completely dissolve in air, I think.
Yeah.
So and it's
Spray it with Flex Seal.
yeah, but it's like I don't know. There's also like there are airplanes underwater that have like skeletons in them
Oh,
or
yeah.
something. I think as one I've seen. It's like a Vietnam
Well,
one,
definitely.
but
Like tanks and shit in the water.
yeah. Yeah, there's tanks from D-Day. They sent over
Mhm.
20 tanks on boats, and they were canvas boats, and only
They all
one of them
died.
made it to the beach, and it got blown up by a mine.
Wow.
So, like,
Waste.
yes, no, but like seeing things like D-Day and stuff though, and just seeing all the man-made stuff from wars and stuff under the water,
Xander's like,
fixing his hair. I don't know.
please stop talking about my one fear.
I don't know. There's these images where it's like, I don't know, like a chain from a boat.
Yeah.
And it just goes like straight down,
Yep.
and you can't see like the
Yep.
bottom of the chain. That scares me.
Or there's like the little mines that float around.
I'm not like scared of the metal stuff. I'm more scared of like shit that might be in it.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Like a fucking giant eel or something.
That was literally like the river incident. I kept thinking about bears. I was like, bruh.
I think it'd just be terrifying if there's like someone along and just like a giant creature. Is just
Yeah, that's what I used to not get about like people who are scared of the dark. It's not being scared of the dark. It's being scared of like what's in the dark.
Yeah.
I was like, you're scared of the dark? What are you, retarded?
Yeah. I get that.
But now I'm just like, I understand it now.
It's like I don't want to walk in
It's
a
like
dark
when you-
hallway.
It's like when you go upstairs, you have
Dude,
to,
whenever
you
I
have
do
to turn
that,
off you have to turn off the lights, and you like turn them off, and you have to like run up the stairs as fast as
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
You gotta stanky like up the stairs, flex on any monsters that are up there.
Yeah.
Something stanky in here.
Whenever,
Silento.
if I've ever been in like fight or flight, I feel like I'm always fine because baby, I don't got wings.
Damn.
I'm always just like, fuck you.
Fights a rock that fell in river.
Yeah,
Have you guys ever
dude, I was literally just like,
Have you guys ever had like a fight or flight experience?
Yes, lots.
The Rock. That's it. That's literally it.
Bro.
Wrong.
No, there's been a lot of times where like there's like these kids that'll be driving by acting like they're all tough and like flip us off, and they just like stop in the middle of the street because we flip them off the back. Like I'll be walking to somebody and they just stop and then they like start opening up the doors. That's fight or flight.
Oh, they always say fight or flight, but there's a third option where you just like freeze.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I feel like I would probably do that if not fight.
it's hard because I'd say like as much as I want to say I would probably be like a flight person. I think I'd probably be like more of a freeze, honestly.
Yeah.
But and fight is just usually
Freeze
not.
and then just fart.
Freeze, fart, and take off 3 feet in the sky. So
Yeah,
That'd
I'd be
be
like
good.
too scared. That's
yeah.
why I heard it. I don't know where I heard this. I don't even know if it's true, but that's how like most people die in like plane accidents or whatever because they don't do like
They just
the
freeze.
correct procedures and they just freeze.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Even if I was in that situation, I'd just try to do something like banging all the buttons. It probably wouldn't work, but still.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have another fear of.
My eggs being too moist at breakfast time.
I don't know what it's called, but like,
Rubbery scrambled eggs.
I hate locking doors.
I hate
when
fat
I'm on the
people.
inside.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, what? You hate what?
I don't know. For some reason, I like.
You say you hate locking doors. What?
I don't like if I go to a public restroom or something, like at a gas station.
Yeah.
I'll like not lock the door
Wait, what? Why?
because I'm scared it's gonna lock on the other side.
Oh.
Because I had this incident. The incident.
The poop incident.
No, but it was when I lived in Colorado.
Colorado.
And it was we were at my grandma's boyfriend's house.
Your grandma's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Grandma 98 getting mad dick.
No. God, dude.
Yeah, and all the grandmas watching.
I was in the garage with him, just like I don't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
But he went inside, and for some reason there wasn't a lock like on my side in the garage, but there was on his. So he like shut the door and locked it.
Let
And
me out.
It literally
Let me
terrified
out.
me. Like I was like banging and screaming on the door, and like no one came.
Yeah.
And it just terrified me. And ever since, I've just like
Dude,
haven't.
I've locked myself into a bathroom before. It's like the worst thing ever.
I lock my door 24/7. I lock all my shit.
I don't.
It's not even a lock. It's like the fucking. It's literally a lock where you can stick your thumbnail in and unlock it, but still.
No, yeah. That's like one thing too. Is
I always lock my doors.
it's so weird because if somebody wants to get into your house, they will simply just break a window and get in.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's just the thought of security. It's like nice, but
Yeah, just getting locked in bathrooms really.
Yeah.
I hate that.
and then I feel like the toilet's gonna flood and I'm just gonna drown.
Dude, my mom has a fear of toilets. We're talking about tears. She's scared of like toilets overflowing and shit.
I mean, I don't think she's
Dude,
wrong.
we
She
used
just
to.
like, takes a massive shit and it starts to
No.
like, overflow.
We
She's
used
Yeah.
to- well, yeah, dude, that happened.
Oh my.
No, my family used to live in an RV for a year. It was like this tiny fucking RV, like not even like 200 feet.
Yeah.
And you know how like RVs and like trailers shit have like the the poop tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that would get clogged sometimes. And my dad would have to like stick his hand like outside of it to unclog it.
Oh no.
Like with shit everywhere.
Oh.
He'd be like, "Come here, son. Let's look at this." And it's so gross.
That's disgusting. You have to reach your arm in there?
No, he'd literally be up to his shoulder.
Ooh.
In like actual shit.
Did he wear any gloves or anything?
No.
It's like the scene in Ace Ventura where he's in a rhino and
Yeah.
his hand is like coming out
Yeah.
of the ass. He's like,
Yeah, but with actual shit everywhere.
Oh, bro.
It's called like gray water, I think.
Oh, yeah.
have you heard of? I don't know what it is, but
Save
there's
it
there's
for
this
the next episode. No, I'm kidding.
there's this job where
Welcome back to Dirty
Septic
Jobs.
cleaner. Yeah, Dirty Jobs is actually...
Dude, Dirty Jobs the best.
That series is bomb.
those are seriously like underrated workers or people
I'm gonna add
who
something
work.
to the topics list. Yeah, actually.
People who work like really awful jobs, like
I have more respect for those people than like any politician ever.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I especially. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
I have no idea.
Asshole.
Well, maybe you'll
I don't
remember it for
know.
next
I
episode.
remember.
Oh, well,
Bro, we got a few more minutes.
yeah, true.
No, but some of the, like, I don't want to generalize here, but a lot of Karens, they'll like see like a garbage man
Yes.
and be like, go to college so you won't be like that man.
Dude, garbage people make bank.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
And it's not even like, from what I've heard, it's not even that bad of a job.
it's not.
Because you get to listen to music while doing.
You also get to
basically no
drive
work.
with people. so
Exactly.
you just-
Yeah.
Dude, I want to be a garbage man.
I feel like I'd like to be like a FedEx driver or something.
Yeah.
like that.
But I don't know if you've heard or not, but they literally UPS and FedEx supposedly both track their workers' steps. And if they don't like, if they take more or less steps than they're supposed to, they literally can be like fined for it. Not like fined, but they like.
Deduction and payment.
Yeah, they can get like a talking to from their boss and stuff.
Literally, that's so gay.
I know, it's really bad.
They also have a quota they have to reach by the end of the day, and
Yeah.
that's why a lot of the time it'll say your package is like arriving sooner than it is, and then it'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, your package is late. Sorry," because they have to like meet a certain quota, and they'll
Yeah.
just say that it's like delivered.
So that they don't get
Yeah,
murdered.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like being a delivery driver would be kind of fun, but I don't know.
I don't know, because I thought a
Nice.
truck driver would be good, but
Oh.
that's like long distance, and
Nah,
I
I
don't
know.
like that. So I think like a man
It-
driver.
Truck drivers make a lot that I could
It's
not
not
be.
worth it. It's
I could not be on roads. I could not be wasting my life like that.
They literally spend like 3/4 of the time driving.
I know. It's
So it's
insane.
not even, you can't even spend the money you make barely.
No. And I honestly, if I were to do truck driving, I would probably do it for like a year at most. I would just get like a bunch of deliveries in, save up.
And also, it's
couple
really
grand.
it's really unhealthy too. Like
Oh, it's bad.
no exercise. You
Yeah.
always eat like shit food.
Yeah. Yeah, because what are you supposed to do? There's only fast food. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
You can only go like to the gas station to
just
wash.
respect
Yeah.
to those people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Literally, those people that make the country run
Exactly,
to get
yeah.
all the shit.
Oh, yeah.
There was actually a thing back right when the COVID-19 pandemic like kind of broke out a lot in America. A lot of them were trying to boycott like driving for a while to prove that the truckers are actually useful. So like they were trying to
Let me
strike.
run the
I guess is
world.
the better. I know.
Like if they stopped just for like a month.
No one would get anything.
no.
All like medication,
Yeah.
all the food.
I was on my way.
and water.
I was driving out of town, like a few months ago. Not a few months ago, but I don't know when.
Mhm.
It was during the summer,
Yeah.
and I was with my girlfriend, and she was sleeping,
And she
and,
died.
and then she died.
Oh, my.
She was just sleeping in the car, and there was a semi that passed me.
Some semi drivers are fucking assholes.
Oh,
to
yeah.
be honest.
And the lights, there was like the sticker on the back of it, and it was like tired of seeing semi trucks on the road and stop ordering shit.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think that's about good.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
Need to
We'll
wrap
it
up.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, yeah.
Time to play Mario Kart.
Yes,
Mario
sir.
Kart.
Yeah, how much?
Mario Kart.
What time is it actually?
It's like 10.
It's time to end this.
I don't even think I
podcast.
can play one round of Mario Kart. I should probably get headed home, but
No.
I think I'm gonna because I'm pretty tired. I got
All right,
work.
yeah, well, thank you all.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
It's pushy. It's pushy.
Goodbye, my
Get out.
friend.
Get out. Get
See y'all
out.
next time.
Go.
Yeah.
Go wash
See
your
ya.
ass. Go do it. now.
Go ahead.